The Patriots continue to bolster their defense in NFL free agency. Just when everyone thought they might finally address their struggling offensive line, they went ahead and signed another defensive player. Linebacker Jack Gibbons has joined the team on a one-year deal. Contract details have yet to be released, but this move has all the hallmarks of Mike Vrabel, bringing in a familiar face to deepen the roster. At 6'3" and 242 pounds, Gibbons is still relatively young at 26 years old, which helps inject some youth into the linebacker core. However, he isn't expected to be a starter. His role will likely depend on potential injuries to Jawan Bentley or if Christian Ellis finds an opportunity elsewhere. Last season, Gibbons recorded 44 tackles, half a sack, and 2 tackles for loss, making him a solid depth addition. He could develop behind players like Bentley or Robert Spillane heading into the new season. Now, I want to hear from you. What grade would you give this signing? A, B, C, D, or F? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Personally, as soon as I saw that Gibbons was visiting New England, I knew this signing was a no-brainer. The Titans opted not to extend him, and as soon as he was waived, it was almost certain that Vrabel would bring him in. Vrabel has a history with Gibbons, respects his athleticism, and knows what he brings to the table. What stands out about Gibbons is that last season was his first in the NFL without Mike Vrabel coaching him. That's a big deal. Look at Harold Landry. He also played under Vrabel, and now the Patriots are adding another former Titan to their defense. Gibbons did suffer an ankle injury last year, which might explain why his market was limited, but New England isn't looking for a starter here, just a dependable depth piece. If he ends up developing into more, that's a bonus, but for now, his primary job will be run defense. Pairing him with Robert Spillane, one of the best run-stopping linebackers in the league, and Harold Landry, who also excels in stopping the run, could help the Patriots return to being a top 10 defense. Looking at his PFF grades, Gibbons scored an impressive 82.3 overall, with a 65 in pass rushing and a strong 80 in run defense. That tells you everything. He's a stout, dependable linebacker. New England is clearly undergoing a defensive rebrand. They've added Carlton Davis alongside Christian Gonzalez, brought in Marcus Epps to strengthen the safety position, and loaded up on linebackers while tweaking the defensive line. It's a clear shift in identity. Looking at the linebacker depth chart, you'll likely see Jawan Bentley as the primary middle linebacker, with Jahlani Tavai in the mix. Gibbons might not be a starter, but the Patriots have now picked up 2 key pieces from Titans' defense that was one of the league's best last year, Landry and Gibbons. Add that to Robert Spillane, who led the Raiders in tackles last season, and you're looking at a solid defensive unit. This roster overhaul might even hint at a potential switch to a 4-3 defense rather than the 3-4 scheme they ran last season. With more interior linebacker depth, Vrabel might be preparing for a new defensive structure. Gibbons fits that vision. Back in 2022, when he was an undrafted rookie, Vrabel saw potential in him and even gave him a nickname, Dr. Gibby. That's not something you do unless you truly respect a player. Gibbons is known for his football IQ, his ability to read the game, and how he helps organize the defense. That's the kind of presence New England wants: smart, tough, and disciplined players who understand the system. Vrabel made it clear in his press conference, "I want good men, good leaders, and then I want good football players." Gibbons checks those boxes. I won't pretend I've watched hours of Gibbons highlights, but from what I've seen and what I know, he has potential. Vrabel will push him to reach his ceiling, and with the right coaching and system, he could become a valuable rotational piece for this Patriots defense. One-word reaction to this signing? Let me know in the comments. My choice: no-brainer. New England has now signed about 8 defensive players and 5 offensive ones. So while defense has been the priority, the offense isn't being completely ignored. They've added Mac Hollins, who may not be a WR1, but adds depth. They've also secured a starting right tackle in Morgan Moses and brought in Wes Schweitzer to strengthen the interior. But let's be real, the offensive line still needs more work. Left guard and left tackle remain major question marks. However, if this defensive signing tells us anything, it's that the Patriots aren't done making moves. If the Patriots make another signing, You'll hear about it right here on Patriots Today. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and stay locked in for the latest updates. Go Patriots! Now, let's dive deeper into what this move means for the Patriots' overall defensive strategy and how it impacts the team moving forward. One thing that stands out about Jack Gibbons is his versatility. While he's primarily known for his run defense, he also has solid instinct in zone coverage and can occasionally be used as a blitzer. His skill set aligns well with the kind of defense that Mike Vrabel seems to be constructing in New England, a physical, disciplined, and fundamentally sound unit that focuses on limiting big plays and stopping the run. The Patriots' defense has long been the foundation of the team's success, and while the offense has struggled over the past couple of years, the front office is making sure that the defense remains one of the most formidable units in the league. Adding a player like Gibbons reinforces that commitment to physicality and depth. This strategy makes a lot of sense when you look at the AFC East. The division features high-powered offenses like the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins, both of which rely on explosive passing attacks. However, neither team is particularly dominant in the run game, which means that a strong, disciplined front seven could force them into more predictable passing downs. By strengthening the linebacker core with players like Gibbons, Robert Spillane, and Harold Landry, the Patriots are ensuring that they have enough depth to handle physical running games while also maintaining flexibility in pass defense. Additionally, with the secondary additions of Carlton Davis and Marcus Epps, New England now has the personnel to play more aggressive coverage schemes, allowing the linebackers to focus on controlling the middle of the field. One interesting aspect of these recent defensive signings is the possibility that the Patriots are moving away from their traditional 3-4 scheme in favor of a 4-3 alignment. For years, New England has primarily operated out of a base 3-4, which means 3 defensive linemen and 4 linebackers on the field. However, with the addition of multiple hybrid linebackers and edge rushers, it wouldn't be surprising to see more 4-3 fronts this season. In a 4-3 system, players like Keon White, Harold Landry, and John Bentley could thrive in more defined roles. Bentley, for example, could function as the true middle linebacker, while Landry and Spillane could play on the outside. Gibbons, in this case, would provide depth as a rotational piece, filling in whenever necessary. Shifting to a 4-3 would also allow the Patriots to take advantage of their improved defensive line, which now features players capable of winning one-on-one matchups and collapsing the pocket without relying on heavy blitzing. With so much attention being placed on the defense, the big question is, what's next for the Patriots? While the team has made some moves on offense, including adding Mac Hollins, Morgan Moses, and Wes Schweitzer, there are still major gaps that need to be addressed. The 2 most pressing needs on offense remain left tackle and left guard. If the Patriots want to give their next quarterback, whether it's Mac Jones, Bailey Zapp, or a rookie from the draft, the best chance to succeed, they must invest in better protection. One name to watch is Garrett Bradbury, the former Minnesota Vikings center, who was recently released. The Patriots have already made some moves to shore up the interior of the offensive line, but they still lack a true left tackle, and Bradbury could be a potential target to provide experience and depth. Beyond the offensive line, the Patriots could also be looking at adding another wide receiver. While Hollins provides size and versatility, he isn't a true WR1, and New England still lacks a go-to playmaker in the passing game. Expect the Patriots to continue making moves as the offseason progresses. If history has taught us anything, it's that Bill Belichick and the front office rarely make all their major signings at once. They prefer to let the market settle and make strategic additions when the time is right. At the end of the day, Jack Gibbons isn't a flashy signing, but he's a smart, strategic addition to a team that is prioritizing depth and physicality on defense. Vrabel knows what he's getting in Gibbons, a tough, high IQ player who understands the system and can contribute in key situations. While he may not be a Week 1 starter, his ability to provide depth and contribute on special teams makes him a valuable piece of the puzzle. With this move, the Patriots are continuing to shape their defense into a rugged, disciplined unit that can control the line of scrimmage and make life difficult for opposing offenses. Now, the focus shifts to the offense, Will the Patriots finally address their offensive line concerns? Or will they continue to prioritize defensive depth and versatility? One thing's for sure, this offseason isn't over yet, and the Patriots still have plenty of moves left to make. Stay tuned for more updates, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single piece of Patriots news. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of the Jack Gibbons signing? Is it a smart depth move, or would you have preferred the Patriots to focus on offense instead? Drop your thoughts below, and as always, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The video dropped like a bombshell. Speculation surrounding Baker Mayfield's future had been brewing for weeks, but now the whispers have become loud, undeniable buzz. As the NFL offseason takes shape, a huge rumor has surfaced. Baker Mayfield could be headed to the New England Patriots. The quarterback, whose career has been a roller coaster ride of highs and lows, may soon add yet another chapter in his storied career, but this time with one of the league's most storied franchises. But what's the real story behind this potential move? The football world is on edge, waiting for more details to surface. While Mayfield's time with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers has been filled with both triumphs and tribulations, he's recently shown flashes of the elite talent that earned him a top pick in the 2018 NFL Draft. From his impressive performances against tough opponents to his leadership in the face of adversity, Mayfield has proven he can still compete at a high level. But why would the Patriots be eyeing him? Could this be the quarterback New England needs to return to greatness? With the team still recovering from the post-Brady era, Mayfield might just be the spark they need. The Patriots have been exploring their options for a long-term solution under center. While Mac Jones was drafted to be the future of the franchise, his inconsistencies have led to whispers about a possible change. Mayfield, who has experienced a share of ups and downs in Cleveland, Carolina, and Tampa Bay, brings a unique blend of experience and raw potential. Is Bill Belichick looking to take a chance on him? And if so, what does that mean for the Patriots' current QB situation? Despite his past struggles, there's no denying Mayfield's ability to ignite a team when he's on his game. The 2023 season showcased his resilience, especially with Tampa Bay, where he led the Buccaneers to a division title and playoff win. New England has been missing that spark, and some see Mayfield as the answer to reigniting their offense. Could the Patriots make the move to bring him in, hoping that a change of scenery will unlock his full potential? As the rumors swirl and the football world eagerly awaits confirmation, all eyes are on the Patriots. If this deal goes through, it could change the landscape of the AFC East. The Mayfield to New England rumors have everyone wondering, is this the move that finally gives the Patriots their next great quarterback, or will it be yet another chapter in the unpredictable saga of Baker Mayfield? Only time will tell, but the speculation alone has already set the NFL world abuzz. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.